I used to work at a bank a couple years ago, front line, dealing with customers all day, every day, for an entire year. One day, this guy walks up to my window, to my desk. He's quiet. He doesn't say a damn word. Not hello, not how's it going, nothing. And that whole year, dealing with people, dealing with dozens of customers a day, he was the only fella who never spoke to me, who never said a word, not once. He just hands me a check to deposit. The check reads $33 million. I look at it twice, I look at it a third time, then I look over to my right at my manager and ask, is this real? She responds, yeah, just follow the regular process. So I do. I deposit $33 million for a guy who never said one single word to me. He takes his receipt and he walks out the door. I'm thinking, what a weirdo. Basic clothes, no jewelry, nothing that says he's a millionaire. I turn to my manager after he leaves and I say, wow, that's insane. $33 million. She goes, yep, that's the Starbucks CEO's brother. And that's the part I want you to sit on for a second. His brother. Not the guy who built the company, right? Not the guy who took the risk, worked the hours, built something from nothing. It was his brother. He was born into it. That's the whole story of that check. He didn't earn that number. He was just standing next to the person who did when it all happened. That's it. That's the randomness of Bert. Right there in front of me on a Tuesday at my window, at my counter. And I keep coming back to that story, to that silence. Think about that. A whole year of customers, dozens, 15 customers a day. And he's the only one who never said a word to me. No small talk. No need to explain himself. No hi. No anything. No need to prove anything to anybody. Not even a basic hello to the guy processing his money. And I think that tells you something. When you have that much money, you don't have to perform for anyone. You don't have to explain yourself. While the rest of us are out here talking, working, proving, trying to jump the corporate ladder, trying to be somewhere, and he didn't have to say a single word to move $33 million. Meanwhile, I'm standing there making $27 an hour. Do the math on that gap for a second. What I made in an entire year, he had wrapped up in less than a minute without opening his mouth. Now, I'm not telling you this because, I was jealous of him or anything like that. I wasn't angry at him either. It's not about him. It's not about him as a person. I don't even know him. What got me was the number itself. Because at that size, money isn't really money anymore. It's not something you spend on groceries or rent or a night out. It's really just digits on a screen. It's abstract. It's disconnected from anything real. And that's what I couldn't stop thinking about. What is he actually going to do with that money? Is it just going to sit there? It's going to be passed down the family line forever, growing quietly, maybe never touched, never used for anything? Or is some of it going to go toward something bigger, right? Something that actually matters. Some cause, some person, some health situation worldwide that's needed. I don't know the answer, right? And I probably will never know. But it's a real question. And I think it's worth asking instead of just being impressed by that number. I got in my car after that work day around 5 o'clock. And I sat with it the whole drive home. I was doing the math on my own life against his without even meaning to. I was making $27 an hour versus $33 million. That didn't even need a sentence attached to it. And again, I want to be clear, that drive didn't make me bitter. It made me pissed, but it made me think clearer than I had in a long time. Because here's what I landed on. At the end of the day, money really is just a tool. It's just a number on a screen. That's all. That's all it is. It's not the meaning of anything by itself. It's what you choose to do with it that decides what it actually means, or what it actually becomes. His number could still sit forever and mean nothing. Or it could move the needle and mean everything to somebody, to some group, to people who need it. And that's the part that actually motivated me more than any amount of jealousy or anything could have. If it really is just a number, then the number itself was never the point. What you build it into is the point. That's the difference between money that just sits there and money that actually changes lives, that does something. And that's the kind of number I want to be building towards. Not to hoard it, to move it, to do something with it, to change the world. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that one experience I had, and hopefully, it gets you thinking.